We are gonna finish it today. So next morning, we're gonna finish this today. So I don't know what possessed me to think that I could get all of this done in one day. Holy crap, that was insane. Good morning, YouTube. This is the Master of None, the James of all trades, coming to you from the Master of None Studios this morning. This is not a Master of None Studios video. I just wanted to update you on something. When I was doing my LED swap, there was a couple bulbs that I didn't have, that the bulbs that I bought wouldn't work because these are flush mounts. So I ordered a couple flush mounts. Let me show you. Got these ones, 5 color selectables. So the ones I'm replacing were 3000 Ks. These I'm turning on at the 5000 to match the rest of the house. So it might not look any different to you, but yeah, it's a big difference in brightness. Let me show you the other example. Puppies. Ready? Bam, much brighter. Wonderful, love it. That means that the entire house is 5000 K. My LED swap is completely done. Every single bulb in the house. We are extra bright, we are extra efficient, and I recommend you do the same. I recommend you swap all your bulbs for LEDs. Save some money on your electricity bill, have more longevity out of your bulbs. It's a good deal all around. Plus you get a better color than halogens or dimmer LEDs, the 3000 Ks or whatever. So 5000 K is comparable to sunlight. That's why I chose the 5000 K. I like daylight and I don't like night. There you go. That's neither here nor there. This video is not even about working in the house or anything like that today. Today's video is about, you guessed it, a Subaru. Yeah, the orange Subaru. We are gonna finish it today. Today is the final video. Well, hopefully we're gonna finish it today. Hopefully today is the final video on that orange Subaru. I ordered a whole bunch of parts. I'm gonna see if I can get them all put in one day, which seems kind of impossible because it's a lot of parts, and you're gonna see. As a matter of fact, let's go out there and I'm gonna show you right now. Let's go.
I've got my ticket and I'm going away. Can't stand to be with you another day. You talk and talk, but you don't make sense. And you're as ugly as a tall mud fence. All you wanna do is waste my time. That's a fact. And all you're gonna do is tell me lies. All you're gonna do is waste my time. That's a fact. And all you're gonna do is tell me lies. I'll put you in a cage, that's fine for me. I'll lock you up and throw away the key. Cause in a cage is where you belong. Don't try to argue cause you're always wrong. All you wanna do is waste my time. That's a fact. And all you're gonna do is tell me lies. All you're gonna do is waste my time. That's a fact. Don't you even try to tell me lies. All you wanna do is waste my time. And all you're gonna do is tell me lies. All you're gonna do is waste my time. That's a fact. And all you're gonna do is tell me lies.
Cars are moved around. She's in the garage. Let's take a look at what we've got to do for her today, okay? Let's see. This, like I said, is going to be the final video. I'm going to do my damnedest to finish it all today. Doubt it's going to happen, but if I don't finish it today, Whatever I don't today, we're gonna finish tomorrow. She's gonna be completely done. We're gonna park her back in that bay, I guess, or maybe outside. I don't know, but she's gonna be done. We're not gonna think about her anymore. Then, because she's finished, we're gonna start taking apart the XB. The XB build begins. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's look at what we got. Starting up here in the front, we've got the bumper bracket, got the other bumper bracket for the other side. We've got the turn signals for the front and their load resistors so we don't get hyper flash. We've got the battery tray with the hold down because this one doesn't have one. We've got the AC compressor to replace that bad boy. Got the belt stretch tool to get the belt on and off easier. We've got the clip kit that I'm going to use on this car for the fender liner and the under engine bay cover. We've got a CV axle replacement. We've got a strut for this side. We've got a lower control arm with a new ball joint. We're going to put new rotors, drilled and slotted rotors with ceramic pads. That right there is a transmission mount, which we're going to climb under there and put in. We've got the rear rotors, we've got the rear pads, we've got the e-brake shoes, we've got the rear strut. Over there we've got a spare oil change, a Lucas, and an ATF jug, and a exhaust donut that are just going to go back in here as spare parts. We have 2 load resistors to go in the rear turn signals here, so we don't get hyper flash off these new LED bulbs. These are the rear backup lights, reverse lights, strut, brakes, just like the other side, only this is the hardware kit for those shoes, those e-brake shoes, and that's a kit for both sides. Same thing as the other side, all up front. So that's all that stuff. That, my friends, is where we stand. Now, how fast can I get this done? That's the question. I'm fairly confident in my abilities, although this is a lot of freaking work. I can almost with certainty say that I can at least get all the suspension and probably brakes put on today, and the fender liners, obviously. All the hard parts that are on the floor, all the mechanical stuff, I could probably get all that put in today. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed, because if not, that's going to carry in tomorrow and we'll have to work on it a bit tomorrow. But assuming I get all that done today, then tomorrow all we'll have to do is install the AC compressor and recharge the AC, do the light bulbs, repair the bumper, put it back on, and this car will be 100% and ready to go to its new home next month. So I'm trying to finish this up as quickly as possible, because once that's done, like I said, it'll be time to tear down the XB and get started on that build. That's going to be awesome. Excitement, excitement, excitement. That's exactly what she said. She said excitement all day. All right, I think I'm just going to put you guys on a time lapse again. That's probably the best way to do this, because otherwise I just yammer and yap out a whole bunch of nonsense. You've seen me do all this stuff before, so frankly, you don't even need to see me do it again. But if I don't show you anything, then this video ends here and it's short. So no, we're not going to do that. That being said, I'm going to put you on a time lapse. Let's get started. Here we go.
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick. I think of you, caught up in circles. Confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm ties is left behind. Suitcase of memories. Time after sometimes you picture me. I'm walking too far ahead, calling to me, and I can't hear a word you say. You say go slow, I'm all behind. The second hand and watch. Feel lost if you're looking, you will find me. Time after time, you follow, will catch you, will be waiting. Time after time, you're lost if you're looking, you will find me. Time after time, you follow, will catch you, will be waiting. Time after time. I've got my picture face, the darkness, it turns to gray. Watching through windows and you're wondering if I'm okay. You say go slow, I'm all behind. The door beats out of time. You're lost and you're looking, you will find it. Time after time, you follow, will catch you, will be waiting. Time after time, if you're lost and you're looking, you will find it. Time after time, if you follow, will catch you, will be waiting. Time after time. Time after time, time after time.
Woo! I'm getting tired. Strut is out, lower control arm's out, brake rotor and pad are out. Knuckle is hanging, the CV axle's ready to come out. Before I remove that and do anything else, I want to replace this splash shield from the wheel well. I want to replace that bad boy real quick before I do anything, because as you see right now, as it sits, I have a ton of room to work. I will replace that, then I'll pull that out while very quickly popping this one in its place. That's what she said. After that, we will put the control arm in, then we'll put the strut in, and last we'll put the brakes in. That's the order we're going to put it back in the car, but for now we're going to take that front bumper off. I assure you this car spent some time on the East Coast, if not on the South Coast, Gulf of Mexico coast, because this kind of rust does not happen on the West Coast. Like, everything is super, super rusty. Look at this. Just look at this. Man. Look at how rusty all that shit was. Like everything in here. Look at these bolts. Look at these bolts. Everything was rusty as hell. Either way, regardless, I'm still getting it done. It's a little slow going. It's taking a little longer than expected only because of the rust, but it will be complete. It will be nice. It will be new, and this car should run like a champ, like a new car. So I'm happy. I'm going to put you guys back on the tripod. I'm going to move you a little bit closer and continue the time lapse so you can see me reassemble this side before we move on to the other side in the front. Let's go.
Here's my story, it's sad but true, about a girl that I once knew. She took my love and ran around with every single guy in town. Keep away from Runaround Sue. I should have known it from the very start. This girl will leave me with a broken heart. So listen, boy, what I'm telling you. Keep away from her Runaround Sue. I miss her lips and a smile on her face, a warm touch and a warm embrace. So if you don't wanna cry like I do, keep away from her Runaround Sue. She likes to put you down. She'll love you and she'll put you down. Now people like to put you wise. Well, she goes out with other guys, and the moral of the story from a guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. So if you don't wanna cry like I do, keep away from that Runaround Sue. Keep away from her Runaround Sue. Feeling lucky, one fine day I felt real good, cause I got paid. I went home, I got a call. It was a girl, she told me meet me at the mall. I brought her home, it's getting close. And then she told me what guys hate most. No, you can't take that away. No, you can't take that from me. No, you can't take that away. No, you can't take that from me.
We're under the car. We're gonna do this, what I hope to be real quick transmission mount, that bad boy up there. What that involves, as far as I see, is this sort of cross member right here. We're gonna take the two 14s here, two 14s here. We're gonna take three 14s out of right there. Those are the actual tranny mount bolts. First, we got a 12 here, a 12 here. Back over here, we got another 12 and another 12 for the heat shield. That'll get that out of the way. Then we'll drop the cross member here, get that out of the way. Then there's four, either 14s or 12s up in there holding the transmission mount to the bottom of the tranny. So let's just go ahead and do this. Alright guys, so here's where we stand. I'm done for the day. We have this quadrant of the project done. So everything behind this wheel is done. As well as the transmission mount is mounted in place. It's not 100% bolted in, and the heat shield needs to still go on. So that's where we'll continue with that tomorrow. Then we have this wheel, the other rear wheel. Everything we did to this one, we're going to do on that one on the front. Then we'll put the AC compressor in and charge it last. I'm putting you on pause. We'll start back in the morning with finishing up on the tranny mount, and then we'll move to the rear wheel on this side, and then we'll just move clockwise motion around the car and finish up on the front side over there tomorrow. Then while the AC is charging on this, we'll go ahead and try to repair the bumper, okay? Sit tight. So next morning, we're back here. We're gonna finish this today. So now I'm gonna start on this wheel, get all this installed. That's the agenda today. Let's get to it. Here we go. Time lapse.
Next week I partied at my friend Steve's. Smiled at a girl and then she smiled back at me. I got to thinking she could be mine. Told my friend Liam, damn, she's fine. Asked a friend, who's that girl in red? He told me that's his chick, and then he said, no, you can't take that away. No, you can't take that from me. No, you can't take that away. No, you can't take that from me. It makes me wonder how you could treat me that way before, and the next day you could kick me out the door. Cause it always seems that when you give me a little chance, you always leave with him at the end of the dance. I'll always wonder what I've done to you. Don't you realize what you put me through? Cause nice guys finish last. Give me compliments when I'm feeling down, and you're always there for me when I need someone around. You act like you understand exactly how I feel, but when I ask you out, you say I got the wrong idea. I try just to win your heart, but everything with me always falls apart. Cause nice guys finish last. When we get close, you start playing games with me. We should have never met, that's the way it should be. Cause you don't see that I'd do anything times two. What you don't realize is I move mountains for you. You call him a jerk, look what he's done. When I say that's what you did, you turn around and run. Cause nice guys finish last.
I'm stupid, I'm bored.
Man, I gotta give it up to mechanics that live on the East Coast. I don't know how they deal with this rust. Holy crap, that was a nightmare. Did you see the part where I was like standing over here beating the hell out of this CV axle trying to get it out of that spindle? That was insane. Holy crap. And then to get the new one in there was just as bad, only it was on the car already. So yeah, that was stupid. So I don't know what possessed me to think that I could get all of this done in one day. Like I said at the beginning of the video, that was a bad call. Nope, not happening, sister. On that note, I have accomplished a lot, so that's a good thing, but I'm not even, okay, I'm close to being done. All the mechanical stuff is done. All the real hard stuff is done. Let me show you where I'm at. I gotta clean up. I gotta clean up. But look at that sledgehammer I was using. Can you see how the wheel is turned inward as well as this one is turned inward? So I've got to adjust the alignment to get them somewhat straight, and then it's going to need to actually get onto an alignment rack to be properly aligned. Also, I'm sure that the camber is going to be screwed up. I'm going to get it off the jack stands. I'm going to put the front end up on the ramps. I'll drive it up on the ramps, and then I will adjust the camber while it's under load to see where it sits, as well as tighten up the control arms while it's under load. The same reason I did it on my car. That's where we're going to stand with that. These fender liners I bought from Amazon are really good. These are really nice. They're way better than the ones I bought for the XB. They're strong. They're a pretty good thickness on the plastic. They line up with the holes pretty good. So yeah, this car will only be missing one splash shield under there, but if the new owner wants that, he can get it. So next thing we're gonna do, and I don't know if I'm gonna work on this tomorrow, probably not. I'm probably gonna take a break tomorrow because between you and me, I am beat. So I won't be in the garage tomorrow. We got errands to run and stuff to do, and it's Duke's birthday, so we're gonna take him to get a puppuccino, and then we're gonna go take him to his favorite place in the world, which is his nanny's house. But that's cool because it'll give me a day to rest anyway. But Sunday morning I'll come back in here, bring you guys along, and I'll finish this up once and for all, get it out of here. Aside from the alignment and wheel stuff, I did put in the battery tray. The battery tray has its own little locking places to put the J-hooks right here. See that? But I chose to go to the factory spots because that's going to hold the battery down to the car versus to that battery tray, which isn't mounted. So that works good for me. It's not a bad battery tray. I have to do the AC compressor install or swap and then charge the AC. I have to put this bad boy in on this side as well as put its bulb in over here. That should be everything up here. Oh, I do have to check the transmission fluid. Why did I remind myself? I have to check the transmission fluid because I lost probably a quart. Good thing I bought that transmission fluid because now I have it and I can replace it. Then I have these two to put in back here and here, as well as their bulbs as well. And then I have the reverse lighting to go into these bad boys. And like I said, while I'm in there, I'm gonna look at the camera because this camera was working great and then suddenly it stopped working. So I gotta see what happened. Oh, and then the very last thing I'll do is, like I said, plastic weld up all that crap. Once it's all plastic welded back together, slap this on the car, and that's it. That's as much as I'm doing. It'll be 100% done on my end. So then when the new owner gets it, he takes it to the alignment shop and gets an alignment, registers it, and it should be a good car for a long time. Thank you for sticking this one out with me. I know it's a little bit long. I'm gonna try to shorten it up the best I can, but I appreciate you joining me anyway. So yeah, sit tight. I'll be back in 2 days to finish this up. So we'll continue from there.